You're fired after today. My CEO shouted in front of the entire company, but a hidden email exposed a betrayal that changed everything. The conference room fell silent. 40 employees stared at me as my CEO slammed a folder onto the table. "You've become a liability to this company," he yelled. My stomach dropped. For 3 years, I had worked late nights, sacrificed weekends, and missed family gatherings to help build the company from a struggling startup into a respected business. Yet now, in front of everyone, I was being publicly humiliated. I could feel my hands shaking. "What are you talking about?" I asked, struggling to keep my voice steady. The CEO pointed at a massive sales report projected on the screen. "Your project failed. We lost our biggest client because of your mistakes. After today, you're done here." Gasps spread across the room. Several coworkers looked away. Others stared at me with expressions of shock. One manager whispered, "This is unbelievable." I felt my career collapsing in real time. But what hurt most wasn't the accusation. It was the betrayal. Because I knew something nobody else knew. The project hadn't failed because of me. It had failed because someone had sabotaged it. I had recently been promoted to lead a multi-million-dollar client account. It was the opportunity I'd spent years chasing. "Congratulations," my coworkers said. "You deserve it." For the first time, I felt seen, valued, respected. But not everyone was happy, especially Daniel. Daniel had expected to receive the promotion himself. The day management announced my promotion, I noticed his forced smile. "Good job," he said. Yet his eyes told a different story. Something darker. Something dangerous. Within weeks, problems started appearing everywhere. Important files vanished. Client messages mysteriously went unanswered. Meeting schedules disappeared from calendars. Critical reports contained errors I knew I hadn't made. At first, I blamed myself. Maybe I was overwhelmed. Maybe leadership was harder than I expected. But then something happened that changed everything. One evening, I stayed late to finish a presentation. As I walked past the office printer, I noticed several documents left behind. My name appeared on every page. Curious, I picked them up. My heart nearly stopped. The papers showed edited project forecasts filled with false numbers. Numbers that would destroy client confidence. At the bottom was an approval record. Someone had submitted the changes using my credentials. I stared at the pages in disbelief. Who did this? The next morning, I confronted Daniel. "Have you been accessing my files?" I asked. His expression hardened instantly. "You accusing me of something?" "I found documents altered under my account." He stepped closer. Too close. "You should be careful," he whispered. "People who make accusations without proof usually regret it." Then he walked away. My blood ran cold. A month later, the company's largest client terminated their contract. The loss sent shockwaves through the organization. Emergency meetings were scheduled. Executives demanded answers. Rumors spread like wildfire. Employees whispered in hallways. Managers held closed-door meetings. And somehow, every finger pointed at me. I couldn't understand how. Until the CEO's public accusation during that meeting. The meeting where my career seemed finished. As the CEO prepared to end my employment, the head of IT suddenly entered the conference room. He looked pale, nervous, almost frightened. "Wait," he said. "Before any decision is made, everyone needs to see this." The room froze. The IT director connected his laptop to the projector. An email appeared on the screen. Then another. And another. The room erupted with confusion. The emails revealed something shocking. Someone had repeatedly accessed my accounts using unauthorized credentials. Every deleted file. Every altered report. Every missing client communication. Everything had been traced. The source? Daniel. The entire room stared at him. His face turned white. "No," he muttered. "That can't be right." The IT director continued. "We found evidence dating back 6 months. He manipulated reports, redirected client emails, and altered project data." The silence became suffocating. One executive covered her mouth. Another manager leaned back in complete shock. The CEO looked like he had seen a ghost. Just when everyone thought the story was over, another revelation surfaced. The client hadn't actually left because of the project failures. The client had discovered inconsistencies and launched their own investigation. They had already uncovered signs of internal sabotage. In fact, they had delayed making a final decision because they believed someone inside the company was being framed. The client representative joined the meeting through video call. His first words stunned everyone. "We never believed your project manager was responsible." He looked directly at me through the screen. "We believed he was protecting the company while someone else was attacking it from within." I couldn't speak. For months I had questioned myself, doubted myself, wondered if I truly deserved my position. Now the truth stood before everyone. The CEO slowly stood. The same man who had publicly blamed me moments earlier now looked devastated. He turned toward me. His voice trembled. "I owe you an apology." The room remained silent. I failed as a leader. I judged before understanding the facts. For the first time in my career, I saw genuine humility from him. Then he did something nobody expected. He apologized in front of every employee. Publicly. The same way he had accused me. That day changed my life. Not because I was proven innocent. Not because the company offered me a larger office, a raise, or another promotion. The real transformation happened inside me. For months, I had allowed other people's opinions to define my worth. One accusation nearly destroyed my confidence. One betrayal nearly convinced me I wasn't capable. But adversity taught me something success never could. Character is revealed when everything falls apart. Anyone can stay confident when people cheer for them. True growth happens when people doubt you. When circumstances attack you. When you're standing alone with nothing but your integrity. I learned to trust my work. Trust my values. Trust myself. Years later, employees still talk about that meeting. The day a public firing turned into a public vindication. The day a hidden betrayal was exposed. But when people ask what I remember most, my answer surprises them. I don't remember the humiliation. I don't remember the accusations. I don't even remember the apology. I remember the moment I realized that my value was never determined by titles, promotions, or someone's opinion.